how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live it, how we live it. They don't love her, they just love her. How we live it, how we live.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. The Cavaliers come into this one after the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset, riding high right now. And we'll be seeing the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo in tonight's game. Shaq, how good can this kid be?
You know, Ernie, it's rare to see a blend of size and speed as his position. 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. He's a great athlete, and he really can finish at the rim.
Yeah, he's very young, but his
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one after a win against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And they pulled off a three-point win in that one. Too close for comfort, but they'll take it.
And that's the kind of game that can give you a lot of momentum, and you can come away from that feeling like you have the confidence to be able to win those nail-biters.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, a statement win for them, no doubt, especially coming in as the underdog. I was impressed with the mental fortitude and toughness they showed in clawing their way to that win.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Aaron Gordon. Jones is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Kareem, and it's Gay in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Hardaway after Magic Johnson's miss. Hardaway kicks to Gordon, and he banks in the layup.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Now here's Hamilton. He had 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That free throw, no good.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
He doesn't get the second one. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Now here's Johnson. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And he gets the bucket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Cleveland with the ball. 4-point game. and stolen by Gordon. And now the 76ers on the break. Gordon's running. Here's Jones. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now here's Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Young passes to Antetokounmpo. Hamilton with it. Jones covering. Jones against Hamilton. 6 to shoot. A floater. Good.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside Hardaway. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Johnson. Here's Hardaway. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
That free throw good from Hardaway. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Johnson outside. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Johnson. Gay drives in, and it's blocked by Adams. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Philadelphia with the ball, and the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Gay against Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who's able to talk with Brett Brown.
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. That's good.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Young. Johnson outside. Screen by Young. Hardaway against Johnson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Young. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there. Well, we've always talked about how scary Giannis could be when his jumper is hitting grade. Every year, it seems to be improving.
And last season, Kevin, he shot just under 50% from the floor, so that's a huge jump for him.
Count the bucket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Young. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Jones, no luck.
You know, for Giannis, it's not that he's just getting to the rim as to why his field goal percentage is up. I mean, the last part of the season, his mid-range shooting percentage went up from 30% to over 50%.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Gay against Antetokounmpo. Gay outside. From the arc. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 7.
And Giannis is already hard to guard, but if he can reliably hurt you over the top, then a lot of nightmares will be realized in the NBA. Incredible that he's improved as much as he has in this short amount of time.
6 to shoot. Hamilton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pulls up, high post. No up. Good work defensively by Gay. Philadelphia leading by 7. It's Gay on the wing. Gordon the pass to Gay. Over onto the Kumbo. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season. After all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around, they settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense, as it fits and starts, but defensively, they found some traction.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Crowder in for Antetokounmpo. And then for Philadelphia, Lopez, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Cooper in for Jones. Now here's Johnson. Young outside. Screen by Jefferson. Young dishes to Crowder. Screen by Jefferson. Lets it go from the wing. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Gay outside. Here's Cooper. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against New York.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real pretty win for them.
Yeah, they saved their best for last that day. Got it done in overtime.
The 76ers leading by 6. Gay outside. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. The drive by Gay. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Max checked in for the Cavaliers. Porter's checked in for Philadelphia. Jeremy Lin comes in for Hardaway. He hits the second from the line. As he said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And he gets it to go.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Now here is Hamilton. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Stolen by Magic. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. That is good.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and they're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And Cleveland making a change here. Burks is checked in. Here's Lopez. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game.
And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injuries.
Now, here's Lopez. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jefferson sends it back. That's good. And the 76ers lead by 4. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks.
You know, one thing few people talk about with the Sixers, this plan of building through the draft and with young players, what if it actually works to their benefit? Then it would become a copycat strategy because we know in the NBA, it's a herd mentality if something works.
Here's Mack. Hamilton outside. The feed now to Jefferson. And Pachulia pulls it down.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Lynn with it. Now Hamilton defending. Lopez, a screen on Hamilton. Down low. Layup off the pick. And it's good on the layup.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Dishes to Burke. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
1:31 left here in the opening quarter. Lopez a screen. Lynn kicks to Pachulia. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Lynn. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the hope for Jeremy Lin last season was that he'd take a step forward in his development, but it almost was the opposite in his play.
And that can happen. You don't always go a straight line north in your improvement in this league. He'd been on an upward swing as far as his shooting accuracy, but last season was the worst since his rookie year in that area.
That free throw, no good.
And talking about Lynn last season, he never quite gelled with what they were doing in Los Angeles. Both he and Kobe need the ball to be effective, and I got a feeling you guys know which one of those two is going to get it.
He hits the second from the line.
And, you know, getting back to Lynn, he was actually pretty strong starting out the season. In November, he made 48% of his shots, 37% from downtown. But in April, he only hit 24% from the field and was eventually shut down for the year.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now here's Pachulia. Here's Cooper. Over to the wing. Pass to Pachulia. 5 on the clock. The shot. They get it back. Here's Lopez. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Lopez has got 6 points. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Mack. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Kicks it to Jefferson. Takes the 13-footer. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And we reach the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league, from going undrafted out of Harvard to where he is now. He says he remains very grateful.
I wasn't sure, if my career would ever pan out the way I was hoping for, or if I would be able to stay in the NBA. And so for me to be here playing, to be able to know I'm going to play in the game, in an NBA game, it's just, it's pretty cool.
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lin has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lin.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Johnson is out there with Shelvin Mack. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Young, and it's Adams, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. They set the screen. Gordon kicks to Gay. And the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Adams. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Johnson.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Now here's Hardaway. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York.
And in watching that game, he did a really nice job of...
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Young passes to Mack. From past the arc. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The 76ers struggled last year, but it was mostly due to their offensive issues, Greg. At times, they could be okay on defense.
No doubt, Kevin. They've got a good group of rim protectors, and they also knew how to force turnovers, but they have got to improve offensively.
Hardaway with the steal. Here's Jones. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
Young outside, expanding his range. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hardaway dishes to Gordon. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Gay. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Feeds it to Mack. They set the pick. Young in the corner. Another miss by Young.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Hardaway kicks to Gordon. Here's Gay. And the layup falls. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the inside, Adams. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Jones drives in, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Gay against Johnson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
For Cleveland, they have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
He misses the free throw.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And he's good on the second. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And Philadelphia has possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Hardaway against Antetokounmpo. Hardaway kicks to Gay. Shot clock at 5. And the 76ers get it back. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Young. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Johnson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Gordon with a screen on Johnson. Jones drives in. Gordon kicks to Jones. Antetokounmpo against Gay. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar. And it's blocked by Adams. Johnson, the pass to Mack. That's good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Jones kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Jones. They set the pick. Gay dishes to Hardaway. Misses the 3.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a welcome
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Johnson, the pass to Young. Antetokounmpo kicks to Young. No good on the triple.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Hardaway against Young. Three-pointer. And it's Hardaway again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Young. Wide open. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 9 points here for Thaddeus Young. The 76ers leading by 4. Hardaway with it. 5 points in the game. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Gay against Antetokounmpo. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Gay getting it to go. Gay's got 6 points in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder. And guys, you see how Rudy Gay just exploded last season in the second half. I mean, I think he felt at ease in George Karl's system. And I think that's one reason why you're starting to see just how good Rudy Gay can be.
Now here's Hardaway. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Johnson against Jones. Johnson outside to the paint. He feeds it to Adams, and he gets it to go. And now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Hardaway kicks to Gay. The Cavaliers pull it in. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Johnson outside. He kicks it to Matt. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists in the game. Now Hardaway, 5 points in the game. The dish to Jones. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jones has got 9. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Porter dishes to Lopez. Outside, Lynn. Passes to Cooper. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Lynn. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Achille the pass to Lopez. Outside, Lynn from deep three-point range, but they get it back. Porter in the corner, goes back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
Lopez passes to Cooper, and that one's good.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The 76ers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw good, Cooper. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is effective.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Lynn. And that one hits back iron.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Lynn against Antetokounmpo. Down low. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Cavaliers have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
The line for 2.
And that one falls for Jefferson. Both free throws good from Al Jefferson. The 76ers trail by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lynn kicks to Lopez. To the middle, Crowder with the steal.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers ahead, up by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Cleveland's first quarter could have gone much better. They gave themselves a lot of work to do by letting the deficit get to as many as 9 points in the period. In the second quarter, it was a whole new ballgame. Instead of getting pushed around, they were the team dictating the style and the pace and are now 6 points in front. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, their passing was impressive. They're in a good position to win this game, in large part because of those assists. And this is the thing. You win as a team in this league. You have to share the basketball to succeed. And if they carry that level of unselfishness in the second half, they're going to be tough to beat.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
They need to turn up the defense intensity. They let the game get taken to them instead of the other way around. Coming out in the second half, they got to play with a chip on their shoulder, Ernie. You know, don't get pushed around on D. It's payback time.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew We will see you later.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
We saw some good action from Young. He's got 11 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Rudy Gay. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Gordon. Then it's Jones. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. Back to Johnson. And it's Young at the elbow. 5 to shoot. Gay with the defensive effort.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, not typical. They've been dominant on the board, but they are still falling short on the scoreboard.
Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Magic. Hamilton outside. They set the pick inside. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Gay dishes to Gordon. The feed to Gay. Back to Gordon. That's tipped. Hardaway against Hamilton. Clock at 4. Gordon the pass to Hardaway. Let's go. Misses off the left iron. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Johnson kicks to Adams. Young with no one around. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Young's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Cavs.
You know, last season Thaddeus Young was moved from Minnesota to Brooklyn, guys. A good move for everybody involved as he helped with the playoff push.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Young last year, as you mentioned, GA, shipped to Brooklyn, provided good punch off the bench.
And Young is so efficient in his scoring that he's a great guy to play heavy minutes off the bench. Shot over 50% from the floor in his games with the Nets.
Nobody near Gay. Misfires after coming off the pit.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Johnson. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And now it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. In the third spot, Steven Adams.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Gay dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Gordon, the pass to
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Hamilton outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gay. It's rebounded by Johnson.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Young outside. Hamilton outside. Shot is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Gay kicks to Hardaway. Back to Gay. Shot off the pick. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists in the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. It's been a solid outing for Johnson. He has 8 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Shelvin Max checked in for Antetokounmpo. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And the Executive of the Year award is an odd one. I mean, given yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
Gordon dishes to Gay. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And here's Jones. 11 points in the game. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. 11 feet away. And it's Gay with the rebound. And for the Executive of the Year award, it's hard to evaluate because for GMs, Clark, it takes years of moves to reach a certain point.
Yeah, it's an annual award, but it's awarded for years of decisions, if that makes any sense. One big signing or trade isn't quite enough to win the award.
Mack, the pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And finished off by Gay.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Gay against Hamilton. Here's the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Hamilton can't get that one to fall. The 76ers trail by 8. Outside Hardaway. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Johnson.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
They set the pick. Dishes it to Young. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Kicks to Jones. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Philadelphia last year struggled in a number of ways, Greg. The big one was they couldn't make shots as a team. Very basic.
Kevin, lowest field goal percentage in the entire league, and by a wide margin. Hard to get any wins when that's the case.
And he gets it to go. Here's Hardaway. He's got 5. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Feeds to Jones. Gordon with the screen for Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Tries again. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 6 on the bucket from Gordon.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Fans, you've got to get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Cooper against Johnson. Cooper kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's on Al Jefferson. The 76ers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Here's Burke. Hamilton outside. Pass to Jefferson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jefferson's got 11 points.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
The dish now to Abdul-Jabbar. He feeds it to Porter. They get the rebound. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Lopez.
You know, the first shot defense has been pretty good, but they've been getting beat way too often with the second and third chance.
Yeah, great point, Clark. That last line of defense is your ability to secure the backboard.
Johnson with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Burke. The second chance effort, and it's Jefferson laying it in. Jefferson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Hardaway kicks to Abdul-Jabbar, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Burke. Drilled from 11 feet out. Burke's got his second basket. The 76ers trail by 7.
2 years ago, Utah drafted Trey Burke to be their point guard of the future. Then last year, they drafted Dante Exum. It set up quite a competition between those two.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And the 76ers making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. Getting back to the Burke-Exum rivalry last year, both young men showed some tremendous promise, yet both shot under 37% from the field, Greg. That's got to improve.
And it will. I mean, last season was tough for both guys in terms of getting used to a certain role. But remember also, when you come into this league, a league of men, and you're that young and you haven't matured, it's going to take you maybe 2 or 3 years before you can find that consistency. And then also factor in both were getting yanked in and out of the lineup. Tough challenge for those young players as they dealt with the ebbs and flow of their confidence.
Lopez with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And what a game for Lopez. He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
When you look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
That's good from Lopez.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Cavaliers. No free throws, good from Lopez.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Out to the right wing. They set the pick to the paint for the tie, and that's 2 points on the layup. Pachulia's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And another miss by Cleveland. Philadelphia shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the 3rd quarter. Lopez outside. Just 5 to shoot for the lead. And it's Cooper missing. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Hamilton dishes to Crowder. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Crowder's got 7.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Lynn the pass to Lopez. Right side, Lynn. Lopez sets a screen for Lynn. Off the pick. And he connects with the jumper. He's got 12.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
That's the end of the 3rd, and it's all tied up. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter on ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And here are the 76ers now. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Antetokounmpo out there with Jay Crowder. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Burke. That's Hamilton in at the 2. Now here's Burke, guarded closer. With a step back. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Gay's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Passes it to Cooper. He dishes it to Gordon. Gay outside. At the elbow, Jones. He kicks it to Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Gay. No luck.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
A different look now for Cleveland. Young comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Johnson in for Trey Burke. Philadelphia also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Pachulia, and Hardaway is subbed in for Cooper. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Gordon kicks to Jones. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Right side, Gordon. And Jones has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Hardaway with the steal. Here's Gay. Hamilton pulls it in. The Cavaliers trailing. Antetokounmpo dishes to Johnson. Hamilton, and it's blocked by Gordon. And they're able to recover. Antetokounmpo passes to Hamilton. Hamilton can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Looking at the game for Hardaway, he has 8 points and 9 assists.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
And he's good on the second.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Young for 3, and another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. It's Gay on the wing. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Johnson against Hardaway. Screen by Jones. Gay kicks to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. On the wing, Jones, covered by Hamilton.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Johnson. There's the feed to Young. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the 3. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Throws it up high, and Antetokounmpo screws it in. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Abdul-Jabbar on target from 13 feet. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Adams outside. Pass to Young. Rebound by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Okay, that's good.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Johnson with it. There's a good screen. Young in the corner. The shot from 20 feet away. Again, Young missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Hardaway with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Hardaway kicks to Gay. Tries from 16. And that one comes up a bit short.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And now Philadelphia on the break. And Tim Hardaway the bucket on the assist from Gay. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 assists. Now here's Johnson. Richard Hamilton on the wing. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Throw good, Adams.
Looking at the game Adams has been having, 11 rebounds and 3 blocks. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The 76ers lead it. Now Hardaway, and it's Gay at the elbow. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh.
You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
Hardaway with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Young. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor. It is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
The first free throw is good.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Gay hits them both.
Looking at the numbers for Rudy Gay, he has 18 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first. Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Gordon trying to break loose. Gay can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Magic Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
That one is no good. And for Aaron Gordon, so much fanfare entering the 2014 draft, selected 4th overall, which was actually a couple of slots higher, I think, Greg, than many experts thought.
I agree, and, you know, a lot of people obviously liked him, but Orlando clearly loved him and had very high hopes for this young man. And, of course, the injured foot, only 11 games a season ago, and never really got back on track.
They get it back, and Young kicks to Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Young.
That's what this team needs right now, solid scoring chances.
And, you know, getting back to Aaron Gordon, his defense is really what had scouts most excited. He has the rare combination of strength, lateral quickness, and ups to defend multiple positions.
Back to Hardaway. And he gets it to go from the high post. And the 76ers lead by 5. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
And talking about Aaron Gordon, everyone knew coming in that he was kind of unrefined. You're betting on his upside and hoping that he develops a consistent shot. And boy, if he does, you're talking about a guy who could become a perennial all-star.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Steven Adams. Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Throw good, Adams. And so Adams nails both of them. Here's Hardaway. Outside Gordon. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Gordon dishes to Gay. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Shooting for Cleveland, Rudy Gay. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game now.
And here is Johnson. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Hardaway with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Outside Hardaway. Jones, no one around him. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The 76ers leading by 6. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
It's Jones on the wing. Shot clock at 6. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Jones has got 12 points in just the second half.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Hamilton right side. Fires at the elbow. Jump shot is good that time.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Outside Hardaway. This is to Gay. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Johnson. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here we go. For the finish. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Well, Sam Jones in this one, he's got 21 points and 2 steals as well.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
.11 left here in the fourth quarter. Hamilton the pass to Young. And Adams kicks to Johnson. Young dishes to Antetokounmpo. Powered down with both hands.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway kicks to Jones. Tries from 10. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Richard Hamilton taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 5.
Look at what Richard Hamilton has done so far. He's got 16 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Hamilton hits both of them.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
And there's the pass to Hardaway. And that's an intentional foul.
That is that's his 3rd personal penalty situation. At the line for the Cavaliers, at the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty at the line. An even 3-on-3 break. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Jones drives in.
Cavaliers foul called. Richard Hamilton. That's his 3rd personal penalty situation. At the line for the Cavaliers, Sam Jones. Taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Hamilton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Nails it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Here's Hamilton.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
Young, a screen on Jones. Here's Hamilton. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game? Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
His game was all about effort tonight. Those valuable second chance opportunities were huge. He didn't just put in the work on the defensive side. I think it was the extra effort on the offensive glass one of the key factors in this win tonight.
Well, his shooting percentage up there in the high 50s speaks to how smart his shot selection was. It was really an intelligent game he played, plain and simple. It's all about protecting each possession, and he set the example for them with his excellent decision-making.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.